No. Polar form of a complex number. The form z equal r bracket cos theta plus I sin theta is called polar form of z, where r is modulus and theta is argument. It is question number 8. We have to change this complex number into polar form. Here we see the value of x equal -1 and the value of y, means coefficient of I is equal -1. Firstly, we have to find the modulus value of z. Then mod z equal magnitude of z is -1 square x square plus y square. It is √2, means value of r is √2. Now we have to find the value of theta, which is argument. Since x and y both are negative, then argument of z is equal -pi plus alpha, where alpha equal tan inverse y by x. Put the value. Firstly, we find alpha equal tan inverse y is -1, x is also -1, then it is tan inverse 1 pi by 4. Then argument of z, that is theta equal -pi plus value of alpha is pi by 4, it is -3 pi by 4. Then polar form of z is equal r cos theta plus I sin theta. Value, put the value. R is √2 and cos theta is -3 pi by 4 plus I sin -3 pi by 4, and it is answer. Now it is question number 15. For any two complex number z1 and z2, we have to prove real part of z1 into z2 equal real of z1 into real part of z2 minus imaginary part of z1 and imaginary part of z2. Let z1 equal x1 plus iy1 and z2 equal x2 plus iy2. z1 equal x1 plus iy1 means real part of z1 is real part x1 and real part of imaginary part of z1 equal y1. Similarly, real part of z2 is x2 and imaginary part of z2 equal pi 2. Imaginary part which is in the multiple of I. Now, firstly we calculate z1 into z2. z1 into z2 means x1 plus iy1, x2 plus iy2. Multiply this term. We have x1 x2 plus x1 y2 I plus y1 x2 I plus I square y1 y2. Put the value of I square, which is -1, and x1 x2 -1 y1 y2. Take this term together. I common from both these terms, we have x1 y2 y1 x2, and if we see that real part of z1 z2, then it is real part of z1 z2. Real part of z1 z2 means which is not in the multiple of I, then it is real part of z1 z2. Now x1, which is real part of z1, x1 is real part of z1, x2 is real part of z2, y1 is imaginary part of z1, and y2 is imaginary part of z2, and it is proved.